Zakat on borrowed funds. 64, money owed by others, known as DEYN. That has reached the NISAB threshold is divided into the following 3 categories regarding its subjection to zakat. 1. Established receivables. These include money lent as a loan and receivables, representing the price of commercial goods. When these receivables are acknowledged by the debtors, zakat for previous years must also be paid upon collection. For example, if a person has a debt of 10,000 lira that has been outstanding for 2 years and has been acknowledged by the debtor, when this amount is collected, zakat for those 2 past years must be paid. In this case, if these 10,000 lira are equivalent in value to 1,000 dirhams of silver, zakat of 250 lira or 25 dirhams of silver is paid for the first year. From the remaining 9,750 lira, 240 lira or 24 dirhams of silver is paid as zakat for the second year according to Imam al-Azam. This amount is equal to 1/40 of 9,750 dirhams, excluding the remaining 15 dirhams, according to the 2 Imams. However, 243 lira and 30 kuru must be paid as zakat. This is because the remaining 15 dirhams are also subject to zakat at a rate of 1/40. If such a substantial debt has been outstanding for a year and at least 40 dirhams are collected from it, zakat must be paid immediately. If less than this amount is collected, the zakat does not need to be paid immediately. However, if the person collecting this amount of the debt has other zakat-eligible assets, they must pay the zakat on this amount along with the zakat on those other assets. However, if such a debt is denied, then, according to Imam Muhammad, zakat for previous years is not required when the debt is collected. The fact that the creditor has a document or witnesses does not change this ruling, because not every piece of evidence is admissible to the judge. Not everyone can file a lawsuit and present their evidence. This is the opinion accepted as correct. 2. Outstanding debt. This is a debt remaining owed to a person from the price of goods not intended for commerce. 4. Example, a debt remaining with a person from rent or money requested in exchange for the return of old clothing. Such receivables are not subject to zakat for the years during which they remain outstanding. However, zakat is required once the full NISAB amount, the equivalent of 200 dirhams of silver, is collected. Zakat is not required for amounts collected below the NISAB. However, if the owner has other assets subject to zakat, then zakat on this amount is also paid as part of those assets that together reach the NISAB amount. According to a narration from Imam al-Azam, considered more authentic, zakat is not required for these receivables from previous years. Once received, zakat is not required until 1 year has passed. If the owner of the money has other property subject to zakat, then zakat must be paid on all of it. 3. Weak claim. This is a claim that remains against a person without being the price of any property. Examples include a bequest remaining with an heir that is due to the owner, a blood money payment that has not yet been received, a woman's claim for her dowry against her husband, and the value of property to be received upon divorce. Zakat is not required on this type of receivables. For previous years, zakat is not paid until the NISAB amount is acquired and 1 year has passed. However, regardless of the amount collected, they are added to other assets subject to zakat. Thus, THEL zakat is also paid together. According to one narration, blood money and writing fees are exempt from this rule. These are subject to zakat from the moment they are received. According to Imam Shafi, a debt cannot delay the payment of zakat. Zakat must be paid on it even if it has not yet been received. This is because the loan was granted at the request and with the consent of the creditor. Therefore, the debtor has no right to delay the day payment of the poor person's due.